Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest, okay? Okay. Let's see what's going on in the world. We are starting out with the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. Pisces energy. This is someone who has love for a High Priestess. And they're watching. For some reason, I'm being led to really look at this card. There's some kind of writing all over this person. Perhaps a protection spell, because the High Priestess sees all, and maybe they don't want to be seen. The challenge here is the Tower, Scorpio energy. They tried to take something. Maybe that was what the spell was all about. And they weren't able to take it. The High Priestess is protected. Perhaps the writing on the body is the protection. That is water energy, and so far we've had Pisces and Scorpio. So, whatever this person was trying to take, they can't. Seven of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. And they're shocked because they can't. A lightning struck their tower. A lightning bolt struck their tower and said, "Oh no, 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 no. My guess it was God." The Wheel of Fortune is what's in play, which is destiny for the High Priestess, who's telling the truth. And anything that isn't the truth is discarded. Queen of Swords. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. Immediate future. King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Nine of Wands. So this Knight of Cups, whoever they are, was supposed to stop a King of Pentacles from noticing the integrity of a Queen of Cups. But he can't, because underneath the Queen of Cups is the Ace of Cups and the Empress. So no matter how hard somebody tries to hurt this High Priestess, Empress, Queen of Cups, they can't. They're protected. And anyone who tries will be destroyed. factors affecting the situation is the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the High Priestess. There's no way that these masculine energies can get around this, no matter how hard they try. That is what is the shocker here. Because no matter what way they spin it or what way they look at it, destiny is here and there's no way to stop it. No lying, cheating, stealing, no leaving somebody out in the cold, taking everything they have. There's nothing they can do to stop it, because it is preordained by God. And this High Priestess, Empress, Queen of Cups is protected by the power of love. Can't argue with that. Outside influence. Seven of Pentacles. Growth. In the Sun. And the truth. The truth is everything will be exposed. The truth will be exposed. And everyone involved in the destruction of this feminine energy will be exposed. You're already seeing it happen. Leo energy. Hopes and fears. They know where the real power lies, and they're hoping that there's an apology accepted. But is it heartfelt, or is it just because they're defeated? It looks like they fell in love with what they despised. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, neither one play with the truth. The Lovers, someone wants to hope that you accept their offer of love, of friendship, of collaboration, of partnership. Kind of a if you can't beat them, join them type situation. The Queen of Swords is not going to hear it unless you are naked with the truth. Come right or don't come at all. You can hang in the back with the rest of the liar, cheating, stealing weirdos. Eight of Cups in that ass at the end of this reading. Perhaps this person is leaving another relationship because you are their wish come true. But there is some sort of contract here, and it's very spiritual. So, as I said before, you can't beat them, join them type energy. They know they can't beat you. So they want to repent. They want to take back everything on the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. No, they don't. The problem is they know their lie is going to be exposed. Okay, so whatever they did in the Seven of Swords energy, abracadabra, their manipulation, their lies, their cheating, their thievery, they know that the magic of this feminine is way stronger than anything they perceived. That her magic is what exactly will expose these truths, these lies, this theft. And it's a theft through manipulation, through spirituality. False prophets. People who pretend to be something they're not. They're just a magician. They're just a manipulator. And they've taken the truth and they've manipulated it and turned it into a lie. That's easy to do because you can fool some of the people some of the time, but not all of the people all of the time. They know they're about to be exposed, and that's the challenge with the sun here. So they want to pay them off, do they? Give them back what they took. I'm gonna make you an offer. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna make you an offer. An offer of what? Something that already belongs to me? That's how I feel about whoever this High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Empress is. You're giving me back what you took? Or what you tried to take, because I don't believe they were able to take it. No matter how much money they have, the money isn't what the power is here. The Ace of Cups is. Opening spirit. More Pisces energy. So they want you to juggle this brand new passionate beginning. To figure it out. But you're figuring it out. You've already pulled the curtain back. And you understand that this is a desire. This is not the higher self of someone. This is a desire to control something that can't be controlled. That's why the lightning bolt just struck that tower. And they know, this King of Pentacles, that they have to be fair because the battle that you've been through with the Nine of Wands, you're still holding on to your integrity no matter what's been done. This is the immediate future. And they know that they're going to be left with no choice but to figure out how to be fair. Because if they're not fair, they will reap what they sow. Which is the Seven of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing. What is done to what you want for another is what will be done to you. As we are witnessing. They already know that this is on its way to you. the Three of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Wish fulfillment can't be bought. No matter how much money you have. The Queen of Cups has bared the burden of being the Queen of Cups, of loving despite being weighed down by everything that they've carried thus far. You're going to receive some kind of message about the Six of Pentacles, which is your success, which is your what's owed to you, what's fair to you, because the scales have to be balanced. And that could be in the physical plane. You're going to receive a message about this. Jupiter in Cancer, Chariot energy. That's God. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. There's a higher power at work here, and these people understand they can't stop it, no matter how many tricks they play. The outside influence is the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Wands and the King of Swords. No way. They want to hold on to this competition. The money. The truth. That's the outside influence. Of course it is. So, they're going to try to make you look bad with their Five of Wands. I feel like all you care about is the love, and that is why you've taken accountability for anything. They're going to try to expose you as a liar and disrupt your world, discredit you, so to speak, with the Five of Wands. If you got nothing to hide and you're doing everything on the up and up, they got nothing. They can talk all they want. I feel like you've accepted any kind of responsibility or any kind of accountability for anything that you've done, and you've done it through love, understanding, forgiveness, and you've accepted the fact that you are not perfect. None of us are. What is this broke down flower with this Page of Cups as the hopes and fears? That's a half-assed apology in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And we all got one. The Nine of Wands. So they're going to tell you that they're your Two of Cups. Really? You're my destiny. I see you now. I want to come forward. I know my flower is all broken apart because I've been through a battle too. I do feel like this person is acting from a place of integrity. But the problem is they are stalking. They're watching you change your world, change your destiny through creativity, through all the things that you were born with, the gifts that you bring to the world. And now they're in love. They want to bring an equal give and take situation. But it isn't equal. A page is not equal to an empress. And you will not accept. You will not accept anything less than what you deserve. Or you'll do it by yourself. Okay? So somebody's going to walk away from a marriage or a home to come towards you. Because of the shrink. They find you very, very attractive. That they want this brand new passionate beginning. With a 9 of Pentacles. If you are single, this person is trying to complete a karmic contract in order to come towards you because they think that you are their destiny. It's undeniable. But they've got a long ways to go before they reach this same energy. It ain't the Knight of Wands. You're going to have to reach Emperor status to approach an Empress. And that's going to take belief and not betrayal. You are blocked from a star who has made choices that's brought in a win with Jupiter at the helm. Whoever this hermit is, this person hiding behind the scenes, is in heavy regret because they made an error in their choices. They thought it was going to get them a win. It got them blocked from a star, and they were betrayed by their own belief system. Now it's like they have to go back to the beginning. They have to start over, which in real life terms, I mean, it's up to each and every one of you, but if you're willing to wait for this person to mature while they get themselves together, they could very well get themselves together into the King of Pentacles energy, but that's still not an Emperor. They were betrayed by their own belief, but now they want to move on to the Ace of Cups, because that is the truth. That the only thing that's real, the real power, is love. Can you feel it? 811. That reminds me of a date in 2023. Sagittarius energy, Earth Angel. The power of the Earth Angel is unmistakable. And that's why this person now realizes that everything they believed about the way of the world betrayed them. But now they want to offer you something. And in my opinion, they don't have it to offer. Not at this point anyway. They're still waiting. They're still waiting for their ships to come in, for some sort of financial burden to be lifted. This isn't about money. This is about taking a risk. And action. And embracing the wonders of miracles and inner peace and fulfillment through true power, which is truth. And it's the only way to bring in the success of love. It's the only true power there is. Time to focus on the things that are more important. And it isn't what you're seeing in the media. The hate, the division, the lies. It's the embracing the power of unity and love that is the key to the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Adjustments must be made. Commitments must be made. An agreement must be worked for. Through wisdom. Whoever this person is, they are going through some kind of torment because they are bound to an energy that is in the middle of some unfinished business. And they're very confused about how they got so mixed up. Somebody played awfully big game here. That's changing. And they're finding out who the key people are into this torment. And they can't move forward until they burn away the old. Burn away everything that they believed about their situation in order to come back into balance and create a firm foundation. They will have to walk away from jealousy, deception, envy, because that's the obstacle and the challenge that faces them now. And they may have to start from scratch to have the spiritual union that they're seeking with the Four of Wands. And like I said, you know? They are focused on you. They are focused on growth. But they want to keep what they have as they discard their old self, which is impossible. You have to burn away the old and adapt, accommodate, compensate, and balance your commitment. If you're to have success with the truth and love and take back your power. They thought they were making the right decision, but that has to go. And it's going to take work, and it's going to take time. Because everything they were led to believe was a lie, just to keep them from finding out their true purpose. The Empress, High Priestess, Queen of Cups already found their purpose, and no amount of money in the world can buy that, because it's the Ten of Cups. It's their turn. They have universal knowledge and quantum heart, because that is where the knowledge is found, not in the brain, in the heart. It's number 11 too. Got lots of synchronicities in this reading. 11's everywhere. I'm going to read this to you, and that'll be your reading. Universal knowledge. This says, there has been a great deception on your planet that has resulted in the masses losing touch with the greater story of their star ancestry, covered up by false education, colonization, and corrupt media conglomerate. The human race has been led to believe that they have simply evolved from apes, although the genetical makeup of the Homo sapiens has many similarities to these species. There is also many flat-out deceptions that have been infused by false powers to create a block into fully understanding one's true star origins and the truth of why one is here. In order then to tap into this greater universal story, it is paramount that one detoxes from all colonized history and education systems that places emphasis on Western knowledge. This is all blowing apart right in front of our eyes, while discrediting other sources. In particular, is the opportunity to tune into the library that is themselves. Here in the temple of the self rests soul and genetic knowledge that is held in one's DNA. Know that your DNA is a data bank to your species' story, taken from within. This card of universal knowledge arrives when there is a greater story that needs to be presented, which is currently being withheld. Now is the time to question, seek beyond what is told, and explore the truth of what you think you know. Do not fall blindly into any narrative of what is presented, and trust your gut on what may or may not feel right. The star guides are imploring you not to blindly follow what others are saying in the moment, but tap into your own reservoirs of self-knowing. An alternate meaning of this card can indicate stepping out of the mind and into the heart. Make this a moment to break free from the confinement of mental loops and enter into the freedom of presence. Self-knowledge always prevails. You have the answers on you. Promise. You just have to dig deep. This says the additional meanings are deception, depth, revealings, independence, truth, free thinking, and questioning the situation. There's many who are still adjusting to this new truths and these new growths and this new knowledge. Be patient with them. This is going to take time, and there are many waking up to the unity consciousness and the work that needs to be done in order for us all to come together in the correct way and not through the lies and deception that we've all been led to believe. Well, those are your messages. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.